Assalamu alaikum. Hello, my dear students. How are you? I hope that you are well by the grace of Almighty Allah. I am also well by His mercy. Dear students, we are detached from our, as usual, our academic classes for a long time during COVID-19 virus, but we are going on our online classes for about 3 or 4 months through Bhanga Virtual School. But today I have come to take online classes through Bhanga Government Pilot Online School. At first, I would like to introduce myself. I am Muhammad Faizur Rahman, Assistant Teacher English, Bhanga Government Pilot High School. I would like to thank our head teacher, Muhammad Haidar Hossain, who has created an opportunity not only for me but also our teachers to take classes through Bhanga Government Pilot Online School. I also thank our authority, that's mean Bhanga Upazila Education Officer Syed Ahmed Jamshed, and those who worked for the improvement of our teaching learning activities. Dear students, you know that everything has many parts. Suppose if you follow a chair, a table, or even human body, we can find many things. In our human body, from head to our legs or foot, from up to bottom, we have different parts. So, I would like to teach you English second paper for class 6, 7, 8 and 9 both. So, what I would like to teach you today, can you guess, dear students? Yes, parts of speech. Since we have many parts in our body, according to this, all sentences have also different parts. So, dear students, today's lesson is parts of speech. I will teach you today parts of speech. So, look at the whiteboard. There is a sentence. Oh, my mother, please give me and him 2 glasses of milk. This is a sentence. So, after learning these lessons, you will be able to learn about parts of speech, classification and identification of parts of speech. Dear students, after learning this lesson, you will be able to learn about parts of speech, classification and identification of parts of speech. So, what is parts of speech? At first, we have to identify or we have to define what is parts of speech. Parts of speech means parts of a sentence. We know that a sentence may have one or more than word. What is sentence, do you know? Yes. I think that you know. Sentence means a word or a group of words which express a complete sense. And every sentence we can analyze subject, verb and object. So, this is also a part of a sentence. So, we can say there are different, how many parts? So, every word in a sentence is called a parts of speech. Every word. Dear students, listen to me carefully. Every word in a sentence is called a part of speech. So, we can say that there are 8 kind of Dear students, we know that there are 8 kinds of parts of speech. What are they? Can you tell me? Yes, some of you can tell and some of you cannot tell. Okay, number 1, noun. Number 2, pronoun. Number 3, adjective. Number 4, verb. There are 8 kinds of parts of speech. Among them, noun, pronoun, adjective, verb, adverb, preposition, conjunction, and number 8, yes, dear students, you can try to speak now, interjection. Eight kinds of parts of speech. From the lesson, noun, pronoun, adjective, verb, adverb, preposition, conjunction and interjection. 8 kinds of parts of speech, and at first you see a sentence on the whiteboard. Oh, my mother, please give me and him 2 glasses of milk. From the sentence, we will get all the parts of speech. I mean, it's like a puzzle. It's like a puzzle. Only one sentence, but that sentence has whole parts of speech. The 8 kinds of parts of speech are included in a sentence. Dear students, if you memorize the sentence, oh my mother, please give me and him 2 glasses of milk. From the only one sentence, we will get 8 kinds of parts of speech. So how can we identify these parts of speech? Number 1, noun. We have to know what is noun. A noun is a naming word, or the word which indicates the name of any person, things, objects, or any other instruments is called a noun. Chair, table, book, man, Rohim, Korim, Dhaka, Khulna, all are nouns. So from the sentence, which are nouns? Can you guess, dear students? Yes? There are more than one nouns. Please give me and him 2 glasses milk. I have found 3 nouns in this sentence. If you notice carefully, you will get 3 nouns: mother, glass, and milk. Mother, it's a noun. When we say mother, we can imagine that a picture of our own mother. So we can know about mother. It's a noun. Glass. glass is an instrument through which we can drink water, milk, or any other liquid substance. So it is a noun. If anyone say, please give me a glass, then you will find the portrait or picture of a instrument, glass. Then milk. Milk is a liquid substance, and when we say that bring a glass of milk, we know that a white instrument which we get from cows, that is milk. So it's a noun, naming word. A noun is a naming word. Then comes pronoun. What is pronoun? The word which is used instead of noun, that is called pronoun. Pro means against and noun means naming word. So we can say which is used against or instead of in lieu of noun is called a pronoun. When anyone say that Rahim is a good boy, he goes to school regularly, everybody loves him. So it's a sequence of noun and pronoun. At first I have said Rahim is a good boy. He goes to school regularly. Here in the second sentence, here he is used instead of Rahim, and everybody loves him. Him is also used instead of Rahim. So here he and him are pronouns. So dear students, which is or are the pronouns from the first sentence? Can you find out? Yes, my. It is a pronoun. Me, it's a pronoun. Him is a pronoun. So we got three pronouns from the written sentence. From the written sentence, we got three pronouns. My, me, him. There are three pronouns in the above sentence. Then comes adjective. Adjective is a qualitative or quantitative word. You know, we want to get 80 plus marks, or good, bad, ugly, nice, beautiful. When we say the bird is very beautiful, the crow is an ugly bird, he is a good boy, the man is poor but honest, here ugly, nice, beautiful, poor, rich, and so on, who is express the quality or quantity of a person or things is called adjective. It's very easy to understand that qualitative or quantitative words are adjective. So, from the above sentence, which is or are adjective? Dear students, if you have khata and pen, you can write down which is or are adjectives. Here, we find that two is a quantitative word or numeral word, so it is an adjective. 2 indicates the quantity of milk. How many glasses of milk? 2 glasses of milk. So this 2 is an adjective. Then comes verb. What is verb? We know that verb is a doing word, or the word which is used to do something is called a verb. Every sentence, if we imagine any sentence, it must have a verb. Without verb, there will be no sentence. So, verb is the most important part of a parts of speech. What is verb? Verb is a doing word. When a word is used to do something, is called a verb. Do, go, come, play, eat, sleep, laugh, walk, work. It is your verbs. So from the sentence, "Oh my mother, please give me and him 2 glasses of milk," which is or are verbs. We have to identify which is or are verbs. You can see that here the word give. The word give. Give means to give something anybody or to hand over something. So it is a verb. It is a doing word. Give. The opposite word of give is take. Give and take. So here give is a verb. Then comes adverb. Adverb means, you know that add. Add means to add something. And verb means a doing what? So, how a verb is doing something, or the sentence, how is it making its idea or expression clearly, is called an adverb. We know that a verb is a modifying word. It modifies not only the other words of the sentences, but also a verb can modify another verbs. A verb can modify a sentence. A verb can modify all the words in a sentence. Adverb, so it is called adverb. Adverb can modify all the words and wholly the sentence. When one can speak, he walks quickly, slowly, fastly, rapidly, or so thus it is quickly, slowly, rapidly, fast, etc. are adverbs. So what is the adverb? Which is the adverb in the sentence? Can you guess? Yes. Place. Here the sentence expresses something kindly or place. It is an adverb. The word place, it adds something on the extra on the basis of the sentence, please or kindly. How? If anyone asks how the son or daughter wants milk to its or her or his mother, please. A request, in a request mood, that modifies the verb. Please give. Then comes preposition. What is prepositions? You know that there are 2 parts in this word, pre and position. Pre and position. Pre means before and position means situation or place. So the word which is used or which sits before a noun or a pronoun and makes relationship between the previous noun or pronoun is called a preposition. It is a relationship word. It makes relationship between all the words in a sentence or only noun and pronoun, between noun and pronoun. Preposition, so pre means before and position means situation or place. So, from the written sentence, which is or are preposition of this word has sat before milk and make relationship between mother, me and him. These are also pronoun. Milk is a noun and mother is a noun. My is a pronoun. Me and him pronoun. So here the word of has made relationship between noun and pronoun or among nouns and pronouns. Preposition of. Beside the preposition of, there are many prepositions. You know that: in, at, to, by, for, before, after, from, etc. are pronouns. Then comes conjunction, 7 number parts of speech. Conjunction. Con means co and junction means to join. Con and junction, there are 2 parts, con and junction. From the word conjunction, we can find 2 parts, con and junction. If you say junction, when we go to a railway station or a bus station or any other airport, you find that junction. What is junction? To join a station with other stations. Or when we are our body, we can say that it is a junction. Our knee, our elbow, and all our body are in a joint mood, and that any joint mood we can say that it is a junction. When we make any other instrument, chair, table, we have to make or we have to join on with another. So from the word conjunction is a joining word. We can say easily conjunction is a joining word. So dear students, when a word is used to join more than or to 2 or more than words, phrases, clauses or sentences is called a conjunction. When a word is used to make or to join more than on words, phrase, clauses, sentences is called a conjunction. So from the sentence, which is a conjunction, which joined. Look, and this word has joined me and him together. This is why and is a conjunction. And we can say the man is poor but honest. Here, but is a conjunction. Do or die. Or is a conjunction. It has joined 2 words, do and die. Do or die. The man is poor but honest. The man is poor, it is a sentence or principal clause, but poor, it is another word or subordinate clause. The 2 clauses are joined by the conjunction but. So, and, but, or, yet, since, though, although, etc. are conjunctions. Those words are used for joining other parts of speech or sentences or clauses or phrases all together. Dear students, then comes interjection. Interjection, which words is used for our emotion, which is used for expressing our emotion. That is called interjection. How can we express our emotion, dear students? When we get pleasure, we say that, hooray, we have won the game. Bravo, you have done well. Bravo, you have got a scholarship. This is our emotion for joy or enjoy. But when we get any sorrow or pain, we say that, alas, I am undone. And we can use, what a fool you are, fie. You are very fool. These words, oh, alas, hurray, bravo, etc. are used for expressing our emotion. Emotion by sorrow or happiness, sorrowness or happiness. In two ways we can express our emotion. It may be happy or sometimes it may be sorrow, but it is our emotion and it is interjection by which we can express our emotion, that is called interjection. From the above sentence, oh, it is an interjection. Dear students, can you guess what is interjection? Yes, oh. After this interjection, we have to use a marks, that is called note of exclamation. Note of exclamation. It is sometimes many of us say that exclamation marks. Exclamation marks. So, dear students, from the part of this class, have you got any benefit? I think that if you listen to my lecture carefully, I hope that you will learn something from it. I shall try my level best to take another class tomorrow. Dear students, today I have taken a class on the basis of parts of speech, and tomorrow I am coming to take my next class. So, at last I would like to give you a homework. At your home or house, you will practice this homework. Write at least 5 words for every parts of speech. Write at least 5 words for every parts of speech. You know that there are 8 kinds of parts of speech. They are noun, pronoun, adjective, verb, adverb, preposition and conjunction. From the learning of the lesson, you will try to write at least 5 words for every parts of speech. Dear students, at last I would like to thank you all who are watching this video. All the students, guardians, teachers and the well-wishers are welcome to our Bhanga Government Pilot Online School for our better teaching and learning activities. Thank you very much. Thank you all.